Strangers Forever is the brand new EP from Maude Latour, who I am so stoked to have join us. Maude,
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being here.
Of course, thanks for inviting me.
Yes, it's been a very exciting time for you. I got to congratulate you, senior year, Columbia University. I feel that is more important than Maude Latour, touring musician, signed to Warner Records.
Oh goodness. Yeah, they're both cool. They're both important. Yeah.
Did you ever think that this would kind of culminate as you were graduating?
Oh my gosh. The culmination of it is so silly, awesome. I did not know the timing would be this perfect and this massive all at once, but it's great. It's so cool.
My
so
mother
lucky.
so much is in love with you because you check all the boxes, you're talented, you're studious, and you're a good person and all these things, at least from what she sees. And I agree with her.
Tell her I say hi.
You prioritize education and you're like, I could do this rock and roll thing, this music thing, and then put education to the side. Was that always the mindset?
Oh, a little bit. I've always been a nerdy gal, so I love being at school. I've loved going to college. It's such a privilege, and so I definitely try to just stay inspired there and take classes that keep my music inspired too. And so it's been such a lucky thing to do, and I really try to enjoy every moment of it. Yeah.
Have you always been that pragmatic? I feel like that.
A little pragmatism in my upbringing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who do you think you get that from? Your dad or your mom?
Oh my gosh, both. Definitely both. Yeah.
Especially two serious journalists. I feel like they are very much of the educational on the educational side.
Yeah,
right?
totally. Definitely encouraging me to have a backup plan for sure. They're both in journalism media, so they've always wanted to keep me doing school stuff as well.
Did they think this music thing would pass?
Oh, they've been very supportive for my whole life. Definitely. I don't know. They've always encouraged me to write, and so I think the writing first and foremost, and they've very much believed in writing as an outlet, and so they've kept me writing my whole life for sure. Yeah.
And what is their background with regards to journalism? Because you think journalism, you think serious, hard-hitting news, politics, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, they met when they were journalists. They both work in the field still, and they just I think they really encouraged me to be curious, and I got to move around a lot as a kid, and I think that kept me loving people, and I learned Mandarin as a child, and I just really had an open mind, wanting to soak up the world, and it's caused me to write down all of my experiences really, and started me writing songs.
When you're that young and bouncing around between New York and Sweden and Hong Kong for a period, did you get a semblance for, hey, we're in a new city, or were you just hey, we're in a new city?
Oh my gosh. I think moving was, that was such a process of saying goodbye to places and mourning, leaving places, and having to really, make new friends and start over. And it so has shaped everything about who I am for sure. It's made me good at saying goodbye sometimes, and but it's made me, I think, a poetic person a little bit, really trying to find meaning in what those moments of saying goodbye to places are like. And so yeah.
How did you find a place where you would be able to treasure and value relationships, friendships, versus, well, you're going to be my friend for 2 years and we're going to leave anyway, so you know what I mean? When you're that young, you're very impressionable, and you could have either one of those type of feelings, right?
Oh, well, I'm still unpacking those feelings and how that shaped me totally. I mean, yeah, I think it's made me find a commonality in people, and it's made me get close to people very fast, and always kind of cut to the chase, always kind of cut to the depth, always take my walls down quickly, help other people take their walls down quickly. So I think that's all related. Yeah, it makes me feel believe in people and like meet someone for the first time and already like try to embrace them. Yeah.
And you talked about high school being this transformative period of time when you were writing, right? And this new EP with Strangers Forever focusing on heartbreak.
Yeah.
Heartbreak is different when you're 22 versus 16, 19, whatever age. So when is this snapshot from? Is this recent, or is this kind of looking back?
Yeah, Strangers Forever EP is definitely like, it so feels like the ages 19 to 19, 20 to me, for sure. They were all about being in college and like being crying on my dorm room floor, college relationships and stuff, and like way more of a snapshot into like my dramatic like interpersonal life. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself over dramatic when it comes to relationships?
I think a lot of artists have to be a little dramatic, I definitely think I'm a little dramatic for sure.
Because you talked about being able to pull down your walls quickly because of the moving around and all that.
Yeah, I'm dramatic. Yeah.
So basically it's like, all right, I didn't get the call. What's going on? It's been 2 hours.
Totally.
Is there a particular song that was the starting point for the rest of the writing?
For that EP? I think Furniture was kind of the introduction to the whole world of melting, like that feeling of melting through the cracks in the floorboards. Yeah, I think I would sum up the EP with the song Furniture. Yeah.
Where are you at now in terms of being able to handle relationships, how it affects your music and that kind of thing?
Yeah, oh my goodness, great question. Yeah, in a recent song that I think the project that I'm currently putting out is not about being heartbroken, and that makes me feel so happy, because after getting to write that, feeling the era of my life out, I still got to, like, the world, after healing from a heartbreak like that, like, the world got opened up so much more, and finding so many, it's so hard to not write love songs. Like, it's so much easier to use the love as the Trojan horse for melodies and lyrics, but I'm so trying to challenge myself to write about other things. And my song Headphones, it's about kind of like building a world of your own in your head, and trying to fall in love with your own like imagination, kind of. Yeah.
When you are going through these things, how do you discern what you want to share with your mom or your best friend? Like, oh my God, you can't believe what just happened, versus let me write down some thoughts and this is a song. Because I feel like it's a very fine line, right?
Yeah, I guess I will always, that's a great question, and I'm working on that boundary like in my life. I think it's a fascinating question, honestly. I have so much to say about it, but I'm trying to I used to always turn to music first, to the point that I would not know if something happened if I hadn't put it musically already. And I'm trying to practice like other forms of art, or turning to people. I'm so much better at sharing in music than I am in like conversation per se. So I'm learning about that. I think it's a balance, and but I think it's great to always have a voice memo like on your phone out, and be able to just click it, record when as much as you can. Yeah.
And then talk to mom later.
Exactly.
As you are getting into this as a profession, right? It seems like everything can be a song. When you get your heart broken, when you're going through things, what music do you listen to?
Oh, yeah. Oh, great question. Who have I been listening to lately? I love listening to like my day one people, the people that I started getting inspired by when I was younger. That's like David Bowie, Prince, No Doubt.
Are you listening to heartbreak songs from them, or are you listening to wild out, just get dance and get those anger and emotions out?
Yeah, maybe not as many love songs. I honestly, the reason I wrote Strangers Forever was because the whole EP, was because I was looking for the perfect heartbreak songs, and I so many of the songs, the heartbreak songs I was listening to would like subjugate the singer so much, would like make it seem like you're pining after this person, missing them so much, but I wanted to feel like powerful in my heartbreak too. So I want all my songs to make people feel powerful, and so I kind of started writing to get the perfect heartbreak song.
I love how these pieces of work are little chapters of your life.
Totally.
You're documenting your life, basically, right?
Totally. Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on all the success and attention you're getting.
Thank you.
Look forward to that. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, B-Sides. Woo.
It's Maude Latour.